go. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. I'm Alphington. You may call me Alph. I'm a storyteller. I'm the keeper of names. And we're playing some Pokemon Pokopia today. I hope you are all fantastic. Oh, it's better if I do it this way, right? Right? That's how that works? Yeah, there we go. There we go. But we are back. We've got everything unlocked. So now we need to just build a thing. We just need to build this Neo dowsing machine. You can find a special location in this area. Alright, well, who's got a search? Who's got search? I don't recall who's got search off the top of my head. There's a weird sound going on. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, super don't know what's going on. Anyway. Yeah, there's now no longer any sensed Pokemon. It is purely Pokemon exist in the areas that we are in. Around here... Wait. In this area, please. So we can do draft rate. Let's find us a Dreepy, shall we? Find us a little Dreepy. Hello, Freya. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Yes, yes, I know. Oh, never mind. We got you here. We got you, Dracloak. Your grandma and grandpa's place? Oh, that's nice. Take it out. And hey. Let's use this. Maybe that way. So there's something over on the big island over there. Let's go find the thing. Heather, thank you so much for the heart me. Means a lot. Hello, Raoul. How are you doing? Good to see ya. We're going to do our best to ignore that that thing exists. And for the up arrow and the 3 lightning bolts, you're just going to torture me because I don't remember what that up arrow is. In a good way. In a good way. I am playing Pokopia. And we've got apparently all 300 Pokemon now, so we're now just in the way of finding the thing, apparently. Down, but you know, this do make sense. Let's see if oh, I see. Oh, I want to see. Does it have a? There was. Oh, but it was hidden. It was still hidden. Oh, hello. Oh, that's fantastic. I love this. I love this. Anyway, we don't... Thank you, Dracloak. You can go home now. So what's over here? What's behind door number... this one? Completed Pokédex confirmed. Unlocking gate. Ooh. An office space. Interesting. So we get a recipe for a printer. Hell yeah. For shutter. And for a card reader. Hell yeah. Anyway, so what you got going on, Mr. Printer? Please place your Pokédex over the gate panel. Checking Pokédex. Data for all Pokémon confirmed. Hello, Rob. I'm not taking that right now, unfortunately. I've had some bad actors try and do some stuff, so I'm not doing that right now, but I do appreciate you, Rob. Congratulations, you received a reward for your great achievement. Please wait while it prints. Beep burp. Please accept your award. I got a diploma. I'm taking this humidifier. Also this guy. Here, let's take a look and see what our diploma looks like, huh? Oh, that's adorable. That's so cute. I love it. That is so cool. Heck yeah. Alright. So that's the thing we need to do with the big old upgrade. So now... Well, now we head over to Pallet Town and just do thing. What do you need, Rob? I can do at least, you know, answer some questions. I'm not going to do any additional spoilery things. That was a little spoilery, sorry. But it's not awful, so. But if you have questions, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Alright, we're at a nice rainy Pallet Town. I mean, that is the right thing. Heather is correct. Just talk to your Pokemon, and they'll give you things. They'll give you quests, they'll give you things to do. Just build stuff, complete objectives that they give you, and when you learn something new, build it. Also, these security cameras are real nice. One other tip that I wish I knew immediately when I started, when you're trying to build something, so say I want to put out this here, this little bookcase thing, if you hold down ZL and just move left, right, up, down, you can just move one spot, plus you won't fall off of things if you try and do it. No leveling of Pokemon. It is just simply they arrive and they are they. They are them. You can get the evolved versions of Pokemon by putting out habitats. But that's about it. Hey, you know something I haven't done today? I haven't rolled to see what we're going to be doing. Let me get my wheel up here. Hey, let's actually get the right browser up for that though. Come on, Wheel of Names. Alright, so we've got on here a farmer's market, strip mall, mega poke center, and bridges for Pallet Town. Sadly can't stay, Freya. That's okay. That's alright, Freya. No worries. I thank you for sticking around as long as you have. We spin it! And we are at the Mega Poke Center. So we have to find a place to build a Mega Poke Center. I think we can do something along that line. We can do that, right? Right? We'll figure it out. Thank you for the likes over on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. So, a Mega Poke Center. We've already got a Pokemon Center over here. So, like, we don't need another Pokemon Center on this island. Oh, right. I didn't log in yesterday because I was, again, just brain dead. Let's see. We got some stuff here. Make a little bit of money. How do you get arc tiling? Just level up your areas by making your Pokemon happier. Get more Pokemon in your areas, and just get more Pokemon in general. You get recipes and blueprints for things simply by playing the game. So if you don't have it available to you just yet, you can just keep on doing things. Get your environments up to level 10 by getting your Pokemon happier. Let's see, I've got way too many Pokemon in this area. Level 10 was super easy. Check your shop every day, because you'll have some of the today-only ones that'll pop up periodically. And your recipes, if I had any left to buy, would be in this area right here. So just check the recipes you get after leveling up an area. See if there's anything new you can buy. Yes, daily challenges have been updated. Yeah, it's pretty much just the best way to go about it, is just play the game, and things will unlock. And then you can build fun things, like I do. Because I like building the fun things. Let's see here. So Pokemon Center... I feel like Pokemon Center has to go over on this island, right? And if we're going to do that, then I think over here. And not just because it's one of the last grassed areas that I have that's kind of open and free. I think we can make this work, though. So let's... cut these trees down. So we can use them. Alright, so if we use this for our Pokemon Center here, we can go ahead and... I mean, luckily there's already walls and things that work for a Pokemon Center, and the counters and everything. So I'm not worried about, like, finding things for it. But I would like to go ahead and just verify the rest of what we've got going on. So if we take a look inside of here... So don't think we can do the floor exactly as they've got it here. That's just kind of the way that's going to be. But we need to double check, because we got Pokemon Center wall. We can do wall. I'm guessing this is not going to be a thing. Yeah, it says no. No, you can't. I accidentally took a picture, that's okay. Alright, yeah, we can figure things out from here. We can figure things out from here. It'll be alright. I didn't look at the ceiling. That's okay. Because what we do, Rob, since you're kind of new to what I'm doing, is I build big things. I build big things and do it over 2 hours. Jake, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Of course, I'm Elfton. They call me Elf. Storyteller. I'm the keeper of names. And the builder of Pokemon Stoof. Alright, so we want flooring first. Finally found someone playing Pokopia. Heck yeah. It is definitely dying out. It's definitely dying out. So I'm still playing it once to twice a week. Just kind of depends on my feeling. I think I'm just doing it the one time this week. But it's a good game. It's a fun game. I know, Heather. I know, but again, it's one of those, like, I just want to keep myself from burning out. I had plans to hunt Suicune. I wanted to have a long hunt for it, and it took you 5 minutes. I found the 3 of them in what was it, like 5 days? All 3 of them, 5 days. I didn't do any hunts or anything for it. All right, let's again. Okay, I actually need to look at this again. Yes, but I know, Heather. I know you. I like playing Pokopia, but again, it's just one of those things. The game itself, as the player base is dying, I'm gonna keep on playing it. I'm gonna play it every week still. You don't have to worry about me like dropping it entirely. All your favorite streamers are slowly stopping playing it, making you say, "I understand that. I understand it." Okay, so we need... What kind of tiling is this going to be? We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. And, like, if there's events that come in, but, like, there's a lot less... One, there's a lot less space for me. I know I could go to Cloud Island, but it's kind of just less space for me. And we're still working on the Discord. I've got... my bot is still giving me some trouble, but I've got a ticket in with their IT to try and figure it out. I'm seeing if they can just reset it in total for me. So that just might make it easier for us. And look, my wife is playing Pokopia right now. Okay, so let's... Trying to think of how I want to do this. How can we do this? We're going to figure it out. We're going to find out. It'll be okay. Yes, my wife does play Pokopia, but she's not streaming it right now. I'm trying to get her to stream it, because I think that she would really like to do so. Right now, for what she's streaming, it's Bear and Breakfast. Let's see here. What she looked like? She looks like my wife. Best you'll get out of me, Jacob. Right now, we're working on getting her a model made. So she doesn't have one, so she's doing as I used to. In fact, if you look back on my page, you can easily find what I look like, and that doesn't bother me. We just ask you don't bring it up during stream. Okay, so I need to do some counting here real quick. But we're getting a model made for her. Just until then, she'll be IRL like I used to be. So we need to do some math here. Let's entrance over here, I think. Entrance over here would be good-ish. Let's mow it down, shall we? All right. Almost there. Alright, we got it. But the model, not to spoil too much for what she's going to be doing, but she is going to have a mermaid model made. At least that's, when she was talking to me about it, that's what she was thinking. She often dyes her hair in fun colors. So that is kind of what she is hoping to get out of everything. Okay, so assume this to be entrance. Assume this to be entrance. And this has to be a mega one, so we're gonna make it. We'll make it big. So we're gonna count out here. Again, I don't want it to be right up against it. All right, Rob, you have a good day. Nadia, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Forest. Happy to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go 10. Let's go 10. Okay, well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's make it even. We'll go 16. So 10 by 16. So we'll need 160 floor. It'll be 32... 50 of each type of wall. That'll be easy. So we'll get we'll get the basis of it filled out by building things, and kind of go from there. But well, you haven't done this yet. Let's take just a quick moment. If you would grab yourselves a nice beverage, hydrate, check your posture, and just make sure you're taking care of yourself. 1,400 likes over on TikTok. You guys rock. Appreciate you. Okay, so flooring. Flooring, we're not going to have a whole lot of choices here. We can do just like stone flooring, no. Honestly, I think that just marble floor is probably going to be the best. Just standard marble. Maybe not. Maybe the light marble instead? It's hard to say. Fluffy floor, no. Absolutely not. You know what? It's going to be a fancy freaking Poke Center. Let's do it. Be a fancy, fancy Poke Center. And again, for those who are new here, have not seen me before, I am Elfington. You can call me Elf. I am a storyteller by trade. I am the keeper of names over on Irium, and I like to play video games, especially the cozy games, because I can sit and chat. I play non-cozy games too. I'm a huge into Final Fantasy XIV. But for stuff like this, I like the cozy games. I've played the Stardew Valley, Coral Island, Fields of Mystery. I've played many of the simulator games, the Supermarket Sim, TCG Sim, Water Park Sim. And yeah, we just like to have fun around here. Okay, so I said I didn't even get everything. Of course I didn't. So 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that should be right. And this should be the last of it. Perfect. I say as I have 10 more marble. What the hell? Did I actually do it? Did I actually do 15? I did 15. I see that now. I actually see that now. There we go. Your online friend cut your friends off because you sang a song from a show you didn't want. That seems weird, Jake. That seems weird of them. And Emma, no. Do not. Not cool. Get out of here. Bye-bye, kitty. Don't worry about that. It was from Steven Universe. Steven Universe has some killer songs. Has some killer songs. Called you a LARPer. Screw people like that. Who cares? So we need 50 of each of the flooring. Or the walls. 50 of each of the walls. Hello, Echo. Welcome to the stream for the first time. I'm Elfington. You may call me Elf. Storyteller, keeper of names. Hope you are doing well. Since you are a beginner from today, I do ask this all the time, but if you can just go ahead and confirm for me that you're above the age of 18, that is a requirement over here on this platform. Alright, we need to get, I said 50 of each. 50 of each should be nice and easy for us. There we go. Right now I'm playing Pokemon Pokopia, just again having some fun out here. That's a lot of my Pokemetal we're using today. Oh. But like, if it's a good song and you like it, who the hell cares if you've seen the show? I think you should watch the show. Steven Universe is amazing. But like, if you just heard a song and you like it, who cares? You're not claiming that you like this show. You're just singing a song to sing a song. Alright, keep on moving. Exactly. Okay, so we need to confirm. So Pokemon centers normally have it just dead center. Let's sort this so we have it. If we assume that, then we can just kind of go around like this, have it like so. I mean, we could also kind of make it Lumio City style, but we're already too large for that, so I don't care anymore. Get these all nicely placed out. Yeah, Discord's getting very close to being done. Again, there were just a few things that I had to hammer out to make sure that everything was good. Once we get the bot figured out, we can get the roles built up, and we should be happy to go from there. I think the Pokemon Center walls are actually really nice. Like, they look very good. Also, this is going to be way too big of a building. We did say a Mega Pokemon Center, so we're going to have multiple counters here. At least that's my interpretation, is multiple counters for the Pokemon Center. Would make the most sense to me, at least. We may go grab Chansey and Blissey and move them into things over here. I don't know yet. We'll figure that all out. We'll figure it out. Man, I'm not good at math. But Jake, what song was it that you were singing? So again, there are multiple good ones. Oh, there's someone, I can't remember their name off the top of my head, and I can't look it up right now. Someone does just beautiful a cappella covers of some of the Steven Universe songs. Specifically the Diamond song. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Okay, okay. Okay, upper. We'll go all the way across. There we go. I know it'd be so much easier to just do... to just have this, in the magnet, float, but hey, we're doing good. But yeah, no, we respect people's tastes and things, and like, if you haven't seen all of Steven Universe, you haven't seen any of Steven Universe, but you like some of the songs, hey, good on you. Good on you. It's perfectly valid. Alright, so we've got the walls up. We're gonna need a door. We need the roofing, so we'll go ahead and figure that out real quick. I should go over and... We already have the measurements, so we're fine on this. We'll keep things going. But yeah, what I was saying about the Discord, because, again, ADHD, fully unmedicated at the moment. Let's see here. We just need red roof. We just need red roof. We just need a red roof. Just kind of upsetting a little bit. So we are going to need, which I believe that is a specialty roof. We're also going to need the water pillars in the corners. Okay, was I blind? So, no, curved eave's not going to work for us. So we'll go 32. 32 at the pillar. Should be plenty good. And I guess I was wrong about the roof. For whatever reason, I thought there was a roof that would work for the Pokemon Center here. But if we don't have anything like that, I mean, what we can do is we can just do a curved eave. But man, it doesn't... I'm trying to think, because that's a lot. There's a lot of Pokemetal that I don't have. Like, I've got 156, but if it costs 4 per, that is too much. So instead, let's see what we've got built already, what we've got already for roofing. We've got some roofing already. So we do 2 of those. We need more of that. And we need more of that. Okay, which costs a brick. But yeah, once we get the Discord up and running and we get people through it, we'll be able to plan Pokopia game nights where we can do like prop hunts or things. We can visit other people's islands or pallet towns or what have you. And I think that'll be a lot of fun once we can get that going, get the community up and running for it. I'm trying to remember where that song is in the show. It's been a while since I've watched Steven Universe. Let's see here. So we're looking again, 160. I've got 28 of those. We've got the 8 we're going to use from that. So if let's get this kind of figured out real quick. So we're not going to put in the dormered brick roof. It's just going to be the pitched. No, it's definitely not. Rose Quartz is long dead by the time the show starts. I mean, that's part of the premise. She gave up her life to birth Steven. There are many different flashbacks or instances where she does still mourn. Okay. Again, let's math this out. So if we go this way, so that's 8, 14, 8 by 14. So 28 plus 16, 44. Very, very possible. Again, it's been a while since I've gotten to it. But that would be pretty close, I think. So 44. Then we go. Hang on, easier to do math this way. So 44. Get that off here. So it'll get us to 44. You're watching your kids build Lego flowers for you. Oh, that's so sweet, Heather. I want to get a nice Lego set. I want to do more builds where you just, I mean, obviously you're not going to see my face anymore. If you want to see my face, you got to go back in time, and by that I mean you know where to look. But it'll be, nice hand streams where I'm building either Lego or Gunpla or something like that. I feel like that would be quite fun. And again, it's another cozy, just easy thing to do. All right. You'd watch a Lego building stream? Heck yeah. I would just, need to buy the Legos. But I want to get some of the Legend of Zelda sets because they look so good. Anyway, back to math. So if we take out, so that's 6, 12, then 12, 24, 2, so we should just be able to do another 50 of those. And then let's just do, I don't know, 90 of these. That should do it, right? That should do it. I would hope it would do it at least. I don't know, we're gonna find out. But no matter what, next week I am planning two Pokopia streams. We'll do the same Friday, Sunday we normally do, and we'll do librarians until we are finished with that as well. So that'll take the spot of where Subnautica 2 has been. Oh, is this even gonna look right? It'll look right enough. Doesn't need to be anything special. Heard something big. Oh well. Also, has there been any more events announced for Pokopia? I don't think I've seen anything, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. In fact, it's easy enough for me to just look up. Why am I asking? I should just look it up. Nope, nothing new listed here on the old Cerebi. Got it. Haven't heard anything recently. I'm curious how much continuing development they're gonna do into the game at this point. I mean, they may take it as, well, we made our money, so like deuces. I hope that's not the case. Because again, I really like the development team here. The development team for this game is just great. But here we're demonstrating once again, hold down ZL whenever you want to place roofing so you don't fall down. That thing I wish I knew the first couple of days I was playing. DLC's rumored to be amazing. Oh, please let rumors be more than rumors. And this is also where we're going to learn if Elf can do math still. Elf has a raging headache right now. He's taking some stuff for it, and he can't do math! He can't do math! No! We can get the rest of this placed. Jake, I did complete the Pokédex. I've got all of the Pokemon. I got them all as of today, technically. I wasn't pushing to complete the Pokédex until recently. So, like, for the longest time, I was sitting at, like, 240. But I got all the habitats required for everything out and about. Oh, I can't believe I messed up my math. I can believe I messed up my math. What am I saying? Of course I messed up my math. Any tips for Goodrush? You're just not spawning? Sometimes they're just really rare. Sometimes they're just really rare. I had to wait. I want to say it took me 2 weeks to get all the Tatsugiri. And I placed all the habitats on the same day. So what I would do is I would just put a security camera at her spawn point, and then just go about your life until you see a message that a new Pokemon has shown up. Well, on the plus side, down we go. Oh, hang on. That's not right. There we go. Needs to go up to that level. Thought 5 was too high, and it is. Then what I was thinking of doing is just kind of like right in the center here. So let's count this out just so we make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness. And we're out of PP. We're doing so good. Going for that? Oh, that's alright. You have a great night, Jake. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll catch you later. Nope. What it? Nope. Okay, yep. There we go. That way we'll have a nice little pillar going on in here. We'll get some simple flooring for the for what we've got up there. We'll have nice little seating around. Good old. Oh. Yeah, I do think I'm coming down with a little something, but it will be okay. Let me tell you about. So I do a weekly recap over on Irium every Saturday during the day, where I retell my stories. I talk about my plan for the week going forward over there, and then you know, we just do some things. I did a little light karaoke. Did the things that were, you know, we want to do. While I was doing one of my stretches, full on popped my shoulder out of its socket. Just full on, just stretch and pop. I'm like, dang it, not again. Yes, I did say again. Alright, so we need some of this. So I just quickly ran over to a wall, popped it back in socket, and continued on with my life. Man, that hurts. Like, not like a super kind of hurt for me, but like, it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. So let's think about it this way. So it's 9 by 15. So 9 by 15. So I want to figure out what the best... Simple flooring is probably going to be my best bet here. Heather, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. It's always nice to have you around, Heather. If I could stream this more often, I would. But again, I don't want to burn myself out. I don't want other people to see me playing a game that I'm burnt out on. So 9 by 15. So that is 45 at 90. So that's gonna be 135. Yeah. This time, I'm pretty sure I've got it down. So 135, this will get me up to what we need for the simple flooring. And then we need... we can grab those, and grab a couple of quote-unquote tables. Never mind, I had a couple of them in my inventory already. And we're 3,000 likes on TikTok. Hell yeah. We love it. I should have built a door too, but hey. I don't care, I guess. We're going to do this kind of a weird way. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the ceiling, and then we're going to go in through the skylight over there and place down some wireless power conduits. Wait, magnet rise, please. There we go. Alright, perfect. So we got that down. Come in here. We're just going to place down some of these guys. Because again, we can't put down any actual power down in here, but this can at least get things spread out evenly through the building when we get there. Alright, good enough, and let's close her up. We got little light sources, which is good. Hi, Kree, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I am, I'm a little under the weather, but we're doing okay. We probably, we may not go the full 2 hours today. Just kind of depending how the build goes and how I'm feeling, but we're here right now. We're well hydrated, and we're having some fun. All right, so we need doors. Doors are up top. What am I doing? Automated doors. You finally got all the human records. Nice. Good job. Proud of you. I got all the Pokemon. Still need to do that. Yeah. I mean, I did it literally like just earlier today. So you're not that far behind. We need... Actually, let's look at lighting. So we can do fluorescent lighting in there, which does kind of make sense. Like, fluorescent lighting would be good in there. Some wall lights. Yeah, we can do wall lights. Wall lights are good. 4,060 likes on TikTok. You guys are awesome, as you already know. You don't need me telling you that. You know you're awesome. Do 8 of the fluorescent lights. Then we need... Ooh. Let's do some Pokeball chests, because I think they fit well with the design. We need Poke Center counters. We're using so much Poke Metal. Let's try 50 and hope that we kind of end there. Let's look at seating. So the box sofa is kind of where they put it. So let's maybe try and go along that same line. a lot of twine, but we can deal with it. A lot of twine is okay. Some magazine racks, because those go well in the Pokemon Center. You know what? A couple of printers. Let's get some printers up in here. Again, the magazine racks, just so we can kind of get a good seating area for everything. And let's... Oh, one more thing. One more thing I actually need to do. We need... Back in here, we need, unfortunately, more of these guys. I say it doesn't matter. It's okay. Utility poles, fantastic. Great. They're cheap and the aesthetic works over here. Alright, now we head back. But yeah, we got... let's see here. All Pokemon, 300. We even have a little medal for it. Plus we've got... all 4 of the registered extra Pokemon that have released since the game released. Hooray! We're happy with it. Bet, Kreen, you can get me to 10k likes? I'd like to see it. Okay, so let's get you placed. I recognize that's not a lot for us right now. Now we can't get inside the building, because I'm doing this a little bit out of order. But what we can do is we can work to connect things up over here. There we go. Now we should be connected all the way up. There we go. So maybe do a couple of lights like so. There's 6, so 3 on each side. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Unfortunately, is going to leave us a little bit odd. So we're just going to have to be a little bit off on it, and that's okay. We'll go 1, then 3 over, then 4 over. So 1. Alright, perfect. So we got those placed now. We have that the same length, same distance away for each. So just want to make sure. Okay, yes. Good enough. nicely lit in here. Get our box sofas out in places. Some good old-fashioned magazine racks. Nope, not there. What do you think you're doing? There we go. Got a nice double up for the Pokemon over here. That's not going to work for us, though. That's not going to work for us. Hello, Hero, and welcome back. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. We're just chilling. You're gaming, nice. We're just playing some Pokopia over here, having a good time. Whew, 5,600 likes on the TikTok. Yeah. Currently building a Pokemon Center, because we can. I did say I got these printers, so I might as well throw them out. Throw one out, because apparently that's all that we got here. There's not a lot, even with this quote-unquote mega Poke Center we're doing. It's just two spots instead of the others. Here we go. So, we come in, we got plenty of seating everywhere. Let's sort this out. We've got... Throw a Clefairy up there, because we can. What you playing? What you playing, Hero? Funny enough, Hero was always the name of my... for the longest time, up through, I want to say, Diamond and Pearl. The main character of my Pokemon games is always named Hero. Just a fun little tidbit. Now need to find just some good old things here. Some just other decorations. We can do some, maybe we can do some like posters on the wall. Some posters, see what some of these are. A Speedy poster, sure. Looks wonderful. Oh yeah, we got the Sprigatito, the Fuecoco. But not Fuecoco, that's middle version. Oh gosh darn it. Oh, why can I not remember its name right now? It's congratulations, brain is doing brain things. Balloon poster sounds good. I mean, Pokeball mat sounds also like it would fit what we're trying to do here. Remember, keep yourself hydrated, check your posture, make sure you're doing all right. Plants. Plants would be good. Do we get anything? Didn't think so, but we've got some wildflowers. We can build some various plants as needed. Oh, this will actually be kind of funny. Hang on. Hang on. I have an idea that I like. What better place to have a couple of Game Boys than a Pokemon Center? That sounds like it'll be fun. So we'll hang up some posters. What's wrong, Beldum? Oh, Snorlax asked you to play and it was very fun. That's nice. That's good. We like it when it's fun. We like to have fun. I suppose I can. We did cover it earlier in the day, but we'll go ahead and get some additional thoughts and things out there for what's coming up for this this upcoming week. Heather, thank you so much for sharing the live. Appreciate you. But tomorrow on Arium, we're going to be doing karaoke, and then we will be doing more of the librarian game tomorrow because I want to try and get more of that completed. We will be. Let's see here. Hang on, I think this is how it works. I could be very wrong on this. Okay, so that's not it. Do they just have to be next to each other? I thought I remembered something about Game Boys facing each other. Okay, they just have to face each other. Cool. So they're linked with a link cable. Who remembers using a link cable on Game Boys? I still have my old Game Boy Color behind me. It's great. Still works too. Just have to, you know, replace the batteries. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be karaoke during the day, probably about 2 p.m. Central Time on Arium. We're going to be doing karaoke. If you have any requests, you can feel free to just DM them to me over on Twitter. I am then going to be doing more of the librarian game tomorrow night. Monday is my 2-month anniversary on Arium. Being my 2-month anniversary, we are going to be retelling some of my old stories that we wrote early on in my Arium career. And yeah, just try and have some fun with that. This actually, like this feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. Let's. Ooh, I also did Rug, didn't I? Rug is somewhere, right? But yeah, 2-month anniversary. We'll be redoing some of our old stories, which again, just for fun. Oh no, there it is. There it is. We found it. We found it. Oh, son of a. It's a 3x3 rug. Means I'm putting you back here instead. Hate when they do that. So yeah, we'll be retelling stories on Monday. On Tuesday, we're going for, and this is the dumbest thing I think I have ever thought up, but we are going for a world record yeah attempt, where I say yeah as many times as I can within a minute. We have someone who's going to be taking a video. We will have guesses, and we'll figure out something to do for the guessing portion. But I can essentially, just to give a quick example, this is me saying yeah really fast. Yeah. So we're just gonna do that for a minute. Don't know, but it's a thing that happened in the brain, and now it's gonna happen for everybody else. We'll do that on Tuesday. Wednesday, we are doing a tier list on Arium, where I am going to be doing a what is the wording I used on it? Hang on, let me get said wording up real quick. But I have a post out on Twitter asking for people's names. It's definitely not dubious. Don't you worry about it. But it is a what does your name say about you tier list. So we are going to have some fun with that. Neva, I hope you understand that graphical image is going to count as you opting in for me using your name. But then Thursday, we're going to go back to our storytelling. I should have a nice new story to tell on Thursday. And we will, again, we're just doing it. We're going to have fun. That's all I care about is having the fun. Right. Other rugs. Other rugs that might work well. Pokeball doormat. We can just have that right inside. Perfect. I just wanted something in this in like the first part there. And we can do, because that's going to be a 3x3. That's 3x3. Oblong might work for us. So let's go grab our paint and head over and talk to Smear Guru. I think we're just going to go with some of the regular bases since we're putting it inside of a Pokemon Center. We're going to head over to Bleak Beach here real quick. But then Friday will be Pokopia. And next Saturday, again, we do our week in review on Irium, and then we'll be doing probably more of the librarian game, considering I've only gotten 1% of the books put away so far after 2.5 hours. It's a good game, though. It's a good game. I understand that people speedrun that thing. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. 7,900 likes on TikTok. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. But what we'll be doing on Pokopia kind of moving forward is we'll still work on some of the big builds, but also what we'll be doing is we'll be working on the restoration of all of these areas. I motivated you to clean last night, so definitely a decent game. Heck yeah. And it's very fun. It's very fun in a way that cleaning isn't. Hey, Smear Guru, I need to talk to you real quick. How about this pattern? We got a new pattern. Paint something for me. Paint it for me, please. No lamps, none of that. This rug, please. Oh, look at the patterns. We got... Oh. Come on. Come on. I don't have any yellow paint on me. I do have this one, though. This one works, too. We're just going to change the border if that's the case. You know what, since we're here, anything else we want painted? Sure, we'll do a red and white mailbox for the Poke Center. We can put that outside. And anything else that looks like it would go good with the Pokemon Center. Kind of running up to a no. You know, what does this look like painted? I'm just curious. Honestly, pretty okay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. All right, Smear Guru. I'm gonna leave you to your stuff as we head back to Pallet Town. Again, grab your beverages as we go into our loading screen. hydrate, check your posture, just make sure you're taking care of yourself. 8,400 likes on TikTok, guys. Awesome. So many bots over on Twitch. Holy cow. They're just going crazy here recently. We've got everything we need, so we can just pop right on over. But yeah, when we get done with our big builds in Pallet Town, we'll be working on just kind of infrastructure, on decoration, on small things here and there. And I might see if I can get my wife in on that portion. So we can really make things pop in the area. Okay, so we're going to throw you down there. Throw you down right there. Because we can. Then let's put up some posters, shall we? Now I'll put my diploma back up here, because why not? Looks good up there. Looks good. But I think that makes a successful Poke Center build. Again, there's things we need to do for, like, decorations, but, like, for the most of what we've got, like, it works. Obviously, it's too big to be a home, so I can't really move Pokemon in here. But I think that works. Do I want to... Not for Pokemon Center, no. I think we'll be okay without windows for Pokemon Center. We got plenty of light in here. But it's a good thought. It's a good thought. Like, yeah, I know that these ones have windows, but, like, not when you go inside. Those aren't even windows. Those are just panels. Never mind, those aren't windows at all. Or they might be windows, but they're closed windows. That's funny. That's funny. Yes. Yes, Beldum. Oh, yes, please. Appreciation good. You're giving me seeds. Robust flower seeds at that. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take just a quick little bio break. We will be back. And we will do our normal tour. We'll go to one of our islands, or one of the Dream Islands, or not Dream, Dream Islands. That's where they take me. If I want to do anything with the rock pyramid, the waterfall, maybe we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, give me just a moment. I'll be right back, and we will continue on with our island tour. are back. We are back, and we are not grabbing the keyboard mouse. What do you think you're doing? Playing games on PC? No. We are gonna do our town tour. This time we're gonna start with this island, the initial island. So you come into Pallet Town, and you see lots of buildings out and about. Over to the right, we'll start off with our graveyard. Actively dying, I sure hope not, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're happy to have you here. You're now one of my precious sprouts. Welcome, welcome. We have a nice little graveyard here. Originally it was built so we could get, obviously, some of these Pokemon to spawn, but that's what we do. Back here is the Gravekeeper's home. This is where Cubone lived for the longest time until Marowak came. He lived there with his roommates, Ghastly and Haunter. This is my storage house. I have a majority of my storage in here. We've got our storage set up. Obviously, I don't have a very full storage at the moment, but as things are needed, I add more boxes. We have frames with items in them. You just press A on the frame, put the item you want to display, makes it easier. We have a crafting table which pulls from the closest 4 boxes. And yeah, it's pretty nice and easy to do. I went with not the largest house size, I went with the next one down because I didn't think I needed a second story for any reason in the house. This is a house I stole from an island. Nothing special. This is where town information will be put out eventually. Over here we have just a small little open-air shop. Got lots of just plants and things in here, and Pokemon can come back here and sell if they so desire. Of course, we got our Pokemon Center. That's just normal. This is a Pokédoll boutique, if you will. Originally it was built to take me to all of the islands, but then I realized, oh, we can't do that from here. Is what it is. We're all right. Over here we have our cafe, nice open air cafe. Come in here, pick your food, pay, grab a drink, maybe cook your own food back here. It's the kitchen that I have that I can use on the island. And we come back here and you can sit down and eat. It's real nice. Nah, not gonna do that. Why can't I go to islands from there? Because there's... Because I didn't have the forethought to put enough room for Drifloon to come in. So say I wanted to, there's not enough room for Drifloon to land. Try to place dolls in a larger area. So that's why I cannot use this to go. I can use the ones on the outside. These guys can go easy. But not those. Yep. And heading back here, we have a nice little surf shop. Always next to a big beach area, you have these surf shops. They sell whatever you need. Over here, we have a playground. We have a nice big swing for the adults. And then over here, we got all the things that a kiddo could need. A nice slide for the littles. We got an actual jungle gym up over here. Couldn't put up monkey bars, or didn't feel like figuring out monkey bars. It's more like it. So we just have this nice little bridge up here. Yeah, nice and fun. Couple of places where the Pokemon can climb up if they so want. Got these little things which I modeled. I thought looked kind of like the things on springs that you're either too light or too heavy for at all times of your life. Then we have our actual boardwalk. On the right there, we've got Burning Mon. We had a request to make a giant carrot with a crown, so that is what I did over here. I made it out of hay for Burning Mon. We got, of course, a bunch of things. Unfortunately, a lot of them went out because it's raining. But yeah, just a nice little area of camping and whatnot. Down on the other side here, we've got our actual beach area. We've got some lifeguard stands. We got a nice little area to wash your feet off when you're done, because, you know, don't track... Hang on. This is annoying me. You'll be used for monetary gain. Yeah, you don't want to track sand up onto the boardwalk. We got a nice little bonfire area over here, and we've used the little 1x2 rectangle rugs as towels. We just painted them with white or pink stripes. But lots of beachside sitting. It's very nice. Come up here onto the boardwalk proper again, and down here is where we've got a bunch of the boardwalk games. Here we got a nice dunk tank. Grab yourself a fruit, hit the target, and sploosh! If you could sploosh in this. Over here we have a little arcade going. This is where Porygon Z lives. Do I have a public pool? I do not have a public pool, no. That's something that we can look at adding. In fact, hey, we got things. We can add it to the things. Yeah, added to the list. This actually, the beach build was originally a pool. That was originally what was on there, was pool. And I'm like, well, we got this big old beach area. Just make a beach. And then I added the boardwalk to it. But yeah, we got a nice little picture stand here, with which I have used with. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. My wife and I used it together. Very cute. We have a giant claw game. We're using a pen and a Poke Center counter for the controls, and we've got a big illuminated block with the curved pipes on there for a claw. We have a little bounce house using a relaxing bed, and we have a couple little food stands, fruit and drinks, and then fried stuff over here. Lots of the string lights, that works. This is my pride and joy. Pretty much of the whole island is the Ferris wheel. We've got these carts made out of crystal blocks. We got iron gates. We got the grating. We've got scaffolding, iron scaffolding below to hold up the pop art couch. I think works out really well. Everything is nicely lit because of the blocks we used. We of course have a bunch of lights too, which I'm probably gonna have to reduce the number at some point, but that's a later issue maybe. But yeah, that turned out really well. Very happy. I got the circular pattern right on the first try. Down here, we've got a little fishing shack. It's just a tiny little shack. There's nothing more to it. Like, it's not even worth looking inside because it's so compact in there. But here is the first of the big kits that you get in Pallet Town. I made a sky island for it. And we have, of course, our little elevator here. This was originally sand, but I did do the hard part of replacing all of it with not sand. There's still sand under there, but you know, a lazy river by the pool. The lazy river might be doable. All right, but that's oh, we still have more stuff to do over here. We got the little miniature floating island to connect the ground all the way up to the big one. We're gonna head over here to our museum next. The museum is bad, and it needs to be improved, and that will be a project for another day. That's just a house. Museum, though, this is where we have all of our fossils. What I want to do is I want to expand it and make actual exhibits for the fossils, but in the meantime, you get a lot of stone here. But otherwise, it's bad, and I hate it. Back here, this is just another home. This is where Dragonair used to live. We moved Dragonair out, and we... Poliwag now lives here. Over here, we have a greenhouse. It's where all of my crops are. We got lots of different flowers. I recognize there are many ways to do these. Of course, I had to make sure I got the Ditto version of the Chansey hedge there. You can do these where it's all one flower, and go like color by color, and it looks very nice like that. I kind of like the ramshackle look of we just planted random flowers, and this is what it looks like now, and it looks very nice. Over here is our outdoor reading nook. We've got lots of Pokemon that live here. We've got good seating, places, lots of books, lights, things like that. And yeah, that's good. Over here is our orchard. We have 2 of every fruit tree. I don't really care about them right now. We have a tree house, which if we climb up into the tree house here, we see we've got just a nice little cozy area. That's where Rowlet and Heracross live. Nothing really special. We did have to make it, give it a door so that it would count as a home. And so we made them a little balcony out here. This is our woodcutter home. That's where Scissor lives with Hoppip at the moment. And this is a bush house owned by, or I guess, with Venusaur residing within. Next up, we'll go to the island we were working on today. The island we were working on today here, we got the big, we got the power plant there that doesn't actually make any power, because of course. We've got a couple of office buildings, nothing too special about them, they're just office buildings. But back here we have a Pokemon gym, an outdoor Pokemon gym. You can come in, check in with the receptionist, pop on over here and work out with Lucario, or come over here and challenge the gym leader. It's me! I've been here the whole time! Just kidding. But I figured, like, doing this recessed and having the spectator chairs up here worked very well. Again, we'll look at what we did today, but we spent a lot of time on it, so we won't go through it too much. But of course, we made the large Pokemon Center. You come on inside, you got your seating, you got advertisements on the wall, you got Pokeball stuff everywhere because you have to. And coming back here, this is the best thing we have, because we don't have the little machine that actually revives Pokemon, so instead we just have a fax machine, a copier, that sort of deal. It's okay. Over here, we've got a replica of the Rust Syndicate building from Legend CA. It has those Japanese walls made of stone, so we kind of did the same thing here. They have a Zen garden out front with bamboo. No bamboo in this game, so we have pointy trees instead. Worked better, I guess. Come on inside. You've got your seating down there. You got reception over here, and we head on up. There was not a cash register in there. I don't feel like putting a cash register. We got cash registers everywhere else. But in here, right now, you can see Team Rocket's taken over the building. The substitute boss is here. And, yeah, they also have a little Zen garden back here where you do battles. It's very nice. I like this. Nope, nope. Actually go down. Actually go down. Don't press B. Go down. Another thing we have, though, just so you can see, is just like in ZA, there are trees on the top. Again, it's bamboo in the game, but, like, I don't have bamboo, so we're just dealing with what we got. And we head on over here. We've got ourselves a nice little bar area. Bar and concert venue. You have your queue out front, where our bouncer can let you in. Our bouncer apparently is taking the night off. But you come in, bouncer table. We got a nice little arcade area over here. Over here at the bar, we've got the fight. It's Heracross v Pinsir. A popular fight. You can sit down at the bar, and because Ditto doesn't know what his partner did at the bar, went ahead and just set up some books and music because he thinks that's what his partner liked. Or you can then take it to a seat, you know, chat with some people, or you might get thirsty, so you can come get a drink. Over here we have our dance floor and our concert stage. This is where the Toxtricity twins do their thing. And we'll go ahead and head out back. First things first, if you're not doing it already in Pallet Town, these little pedestals hold the big kits. Do something fun with them. Put something silly up there. Or tear them down, I don't care. It's your game. Down here we have our little landfill. So you just come on in. This is where Dusclops and Dusk Noir spawned. We got lots of little things over here. Big old piles of trash. You know, like it's supposed to be. Moving along, however, we're going to head over to our lighthouse. It is modeled after those white and red style lighthouses you see in all the pictures. We really do like them. 12.1 thousand likes, by the way. Thank you, guys. But we come in here, we got one solid wooden pillar. I don't want to imagine the tree that they took that from up here. We're going up these beautiful OSHA-approved stairs. I've never fallen down them. I don't know what you're talking about with the railing. But once we get on up, we have our controls for the lighthouse. You got some big old electronics. Ditto doesn't know what they're for. You just put up a light box and threw some things because you always saw lights peeking out from them. Coming up next is our Victorian Gothic-style home. Thankfully, they didn't ask for a mansion. I don't think my brain could have handled it. Coming down, though, into the home, we have a wonderful entrance here. We got some flower boxes kind of all around, and we walk inside to a nice, beautifully decorated home. You have a nice little seat here with a fireplace. Coming over here is where you would eat. Get your food from the pantry. We got a big old ball here. Don't ask. A lot of the antique stuff was used here. We've got bedding. I wanted to replace that, but I don't want to replace it right now. Of course, we got big windows, big picture windows to see inside. We got a nice, large bed. It's a very nice little home here. But if you don't want a home, you just want to come visit, we have our giant hotel here. Coming into the hotel, we of course have our reception and waiting area. Yes, I see you, Ampharos. Do you have anything that I want? I'm going with no. We've got our buffet over here. It's kind of packed at the moment. We'll probably reduce what we've got in here at some point. But for now, you can come get your buffet. It's set up for desserts right now. Then rising up onto floor numero uno. Each one has 3 rooms, 1 suite and 2 regular rooms. In this suite, we have Empoleon and Florgato living here. A very nice home. Over here is where we have Cinchino. Cinchino's room is here. Oh. And back over here, we of course, Haxorus has spawned for us. And he gives us logs. Oh, I love you for that, Haxorus. I love you for that. Then up to the next floor. I can probably put up the elevators now on the other side, but we're not. In here is where we've got, this is Blissy's room, and Decidueye lives here as well in this suite. Over here, this is Goodra's home. Goodra spawns with these berry things. Looks very nice in here, though. And over here is where Tangela lives. We could probably move him in with his big bro, Professor Tangrowth, but I think Professor Tangrowth deserves his own place, right? Up onto the 4th floor, we have our luxury apartment here. Currently not occupied. Currently not occupied. I'm trying to figure out why, because this is where Goldango spawned, which makes me a little curious. We'll have to check that out. This is Amphoros's, or wait, no, this is Absol's place of residence. Ampharos is in the room as well, though, and over here is where Pikachu and Mimikyu live together. Oh, and Pikachu decided a couch was more comfortable than a bed. That reminds me of someone like me. And then up to the 5th and final floor here in our beautiful hotel, we have Kadabra, Kirlia living here. Oh, we moved Goldango up here. That's right. Goldango lives here now. And then over here is where Typhlosion lives. Now we're going to go ahead and take the express elevator down. Yes, I know I can return home safe and sound. Thank you for that reminder, I guess? I'm safe, though. I'm safe and sound. Please ignore this. But that is everything on this island. We're going to go ahead and head over to our final island here. Our tour is going to start over with the replica of the Karakara outpost from Breath of the Wild. Nothing special about it. It's not very well decorated. We're going to fix that eventually, but it has three different places to buy stuff, little shops on the outside that are these kind of like caravan-y things covered with cloth. So I have them set up here. Up here is where the actual inn is. We come on inside. We have a well-ventilated, closed-off room, of course, with fires burning. Nothing bad could happen with that. We have a little sitting area. We got a place for them to come in, a little place to look back into the bedroom area. And it was very hostel-like with the beds back here, so I did the same thing with these. And we even have a big old ladder system to get up to the top, just like in Breath of the Wild. Over here, my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time is Final Fantasy VI. One of the requests we had for a build was pixel art character. And so I decided to do Terra Branford from Final Fantasy VI. I think it came out beautifully, and it is very recognizable as Terra. Makes me quite happy with that. From there, another big build we did. This is kind of a two-parter, but we have a big red barn here. In this big red barn, you can get all the things you need to go into the mine that is below it, including some food. You have some beds for rest as well. But once you get your stuff, you come on down here to the mine itself. The mine is open. You can get onto one of the mine carts and come down here where you see all of the special ore that is around everywhere and the different kinds of crystals. You can come on down here, and it turned out very nice. Think we did very well here. All right, from there we're going to head up to our volcano. Our volcano is probably the very first, second big build. The museum was like the first big build we did. But this is probably the biggest build we did. It is a giant volcano that was used for the fire temple on top of it. That is lava. We have lava kind of flowing around all around it. We'll just kind of take a tour around. We're not going to go in there just because we don't have to. Down there, we've got some dueling pedestals for Armor Rouge and Ceruledge. But you can see we got lava kind of going out all the way around. Turned out very well. Got the lava going into the water. Next up, before we explore more of that area down there, we're going to come over to our forest walk. This is modeled after the rainforest walk I did in Australia, just outside of Brisbane. So you come on in, and they have a raised walkway, so you don't have to walk on the forest floor. You come around, you see all of the nice trees and vegetation that is around in this beautiful forest. But oh, what's this? We have camping areas in the middle. They didn't have that in Australia. Yeah, we got a couple of tents set up. Got a nice little my brain. Holy cow. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. There we go. Dragonite right there. And then you can come back up, finish everything. I don't even want to talk about that. That was the worst of my brain farts today. But then coming over here, we've got... this is where Cyndaquil lives. But we've got our forge built. So we built a nice little covered forge area over here. All the things you need. You got your tools. You got various bits and pieces over here. We even have a nice area in the center where you can get some lava if you need it. Don't know why you would need it, but hey, we got that. Plus, of course, bell. Ding, 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 ding. And of course, we had to block off the lava there. It was a little too dangerous. Next stop, we'll go ahead. We haven't really gone over it. We just kind of looked at it, but we're just gonna head on up to our power plant here. Our power plant is actually just another floating island that contains windmills. Windmills, when at a high altitude, which you're at a high altitude when you can see the wind wisps go around. But instead of the 10 they would normally produce, they produce 20 power when up here. So we've got a whole bunch of windmills up here producing power for us, empowering most of the island. Some of it's still going off of these terrible little guys, because they're only 5 power apiece. But yeah, we got a lot of power coming here. It goes all the way down there and powers what we're working with. Our next stop is going to be our hot spring, modeled after Japanese-style hot springs, which if you ever have the chance, go to Hakone. Go to Hakone, my favorite city maybe in the world. It is a hot spring town, very beautiful. It's up kind of in the mountains. You get the Hakone Day Pass. You can take all the public transport for the cost of the ticket for multiple days. That includes buses, trains, trams, ropeways, and the pirate ferry. Very nice to use. But anyway, you come up here, you check in, you come over into the changing room, get nude, because that's what you do at a hot spring. And you come over here to get yourself clean, because that's what you do at a hot spring. And then you look at yourself naked in the mirror, because that's what every rational human being does. They look at themselves in the floor-length mirror naked, by themselves. Anywho, so back here now, we've got the actual hot spring area. It is exactly the same on the other side, so there's nothing we're really gonna say about that. But now that we're done there, we're gonna come take a look at my quote-unquote mansion. It's just a big old home. We got a garden here. It'll probably get filled in eventually. Now that we have the greenhouse. But coming back here, we've got our little entryway. Again, we need a lot of decoration. We put an elevator in here because I thought that would help. We come back here. We got lots of seating. This is where Quilava lives. Back here is where the magic happens, according to Ditto's partner. So we put Plusle and mine in there because what's the worst that could happen? And of course, we have ourselves a little outdoor pool. And someone didn't turn off the shower before they came over. But then on the roof, we have a nice little party area where you can come have some tea and hang out. And we've got a rooftop garden as well. Very nice. Our next stop is going to be our gated community. This is EV Acres. It is where all of the EVs live in their gated community. If anyone would live in a gated community, why wouldn't it be EVs? We have all the EVs here. They have all of their habitats on the outside as well. Only a few of them spawned over here because I was spawning them elsewhere before I had the idea to make the gated community with the Pokeball houses. But in order, we have Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, Eevee, Glaceon, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. Again, a little more decoration around here could be nice, but I think it is quite good as is. And then down here, we have our little aquarium area, which I apparently need to do a little bit of fishing in. Let's go ahead and just get that real quick. Rare Pokemetal Ingot, perfect. But we can see we've got ourselves some habitats here. Dratini and Dragonair live in this one. And then over here, we've got Wartortle and Blastoise living together. I can even come in the homes temporarily. We have just some nice little areas in here. I think it looks quite good. I'm starting to think I should have... Well, it looks right from the top. It looks right from the top. But we have a nice little feeding area back here. We tried doing a different type of water over here, but you couldn't see in the poop water. So we're just not dealing with it. how do you think? How do I think of these builds? A lot of them come through, Mike, from community suggestions. I do have ideas of my own that I do, like the little Karakara outpost over there. I did the volcano on my own, the museum on my own, greenhouse. Um, the hotel was mine. But yeah, we just kind of do them. I spin a wheel, we choose a build, and then we just go. Then we just go. But yeah, that is my Pallet Town area. There's still more room to build out here, so we will continue doing big builds out here as we go. And there's nothing wrong with pre-made buildings or anything like that. Some of the things on my wheel right now. In fact, let's just go ahead and pull up the wheel, and we can talk over what we've got for it. So, on the wheel right now, we have the farmers market. We have a strip mall. We did the Mega Poke Center. I don't know why that didn't get removed when I asked it to. We have bridges and roads for this area. I think I'd probably split that into bridges and roads. Let's do that. Bridges, one, and roads, another. No, let's do roads as its own thing later on, so we won't have that on there. So bridges and then a public pool. Those are the things we've got on there for right now. And if you have any other ideas on things you'd like to see me build, I'm always more than happy to put them on here. We do Pokopia 1 to 2 times per week at this point, just because it has slowed down quite a bit, but it is still quite fun. But I want to get rid of these between the islands so the Pokemon can just, you know, walk between. And I think that is fun. It is good, and we like it. But I did finish all of the Pokemon. Getting all the Pokemon today. Let's check out the habitats, though, because I do still have habitats. And 198 of 200, so we want... Do we have any unknowns? No unknowns, so we're just going to go all, and we're going to take a look and see what we've got. What's still grayed out? There are some that are still grayed out. Okay, so Shaded Beach. So we just need to... That's actually very easy. I'm gonna steal a palm tree. Got some palm trees over here. Perfect. But like Heather in the chat here came up with several of them. Like the aquarium was one of her ideas. And I'm more than happy to help realize things. The Victorian house was another viewer suggested. Lighthouse was one of mine. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to build these. Build these, just have fun. This is closer to the skybox than I would have liked to admit. You can see things load in the distance. There's only so many things can appear on screen at once in this game. And the more we put on here, the less we're going to see. And again, this one is kind of a combination of ones from a viewer and one from mine. I wanted to use this area and make Burning Mon. And someone suggested I make a carrot with a crown. I didn't know how to do that, so I made a big hay carrot for Burning Mon. Don't know why they'd be burning a carrot, but, you know. I'm not going to complain. Alright, so we have a tree! There we go. We got another habitat made. Shaded Beach habitat. That was such an easy one, I might as well have done it. Yeah, just coming through here and just figuring out things. Light up stage. I can't do light up stage right now, and that's okay by me. What we will go ahead and do, though, is we're going to just go to a random dream island. And get the various things that we would need from it, or would want from it. See if we can't get a new outfit or something along those lines. So let's talk to the Ditto plush and call for Drifloon. We're gonna go to Dream Island. Yep, that's fine. It's just a random one. We're going into loading screen, as I do in loading screens. Go ahead, grab yourself your beverage of choice. Take a big old hydrating drink. Here we go. And we're just gonna grab what we can from it. Looks like... yeah, this is a fine island for us. I can see your message now, Payne. I can see that message. And hello, Hey Hope. It's good to see you again. That was the only message I could see, though, Payne. If you had another one that came through, I did not get a chance. Yes, this is the Clefairy Island. Iron Chair. I did the dumb thing. So we're just gonna grab what we absolutely can here. You said hello, elf, and apparently that didn't go through. Neat. Well, hello, elf now went through, so hello, Payne. Got a bell. We like bells. Barrel. More fluff. I have so much fluff. I have more fluff than I can ever use. Just a truly absurd amount of fluff. Grabbing juice boxes. Nice. Very, very nice. Looking for our caves. So we have Ice Cave this time. I don't care about Ice Cave, so... but I've got plenty of limestone, so I'm not worried about that. Typically, for anything, I don't try and make it so I find things and, like, stock up on things just in case. I usually just... on the day of a build, I go get the stuff I need for a build. And just kind of go from there. Just appeared to go live again. Oh, fun. Fun, fun. Weather vane. Stones. And it looks like that's all this island has to offer me. I mean, that's okay. Let's... actually, hang on. Hang on, there's another path down this way. Hold, please. Maybe there's more. Maybe we have more. We have a CD! Yay! Ultra Ruin. Yay. That's what I always wanted. You get the habit for Magnet Boy. That's all you need to do? Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to Pallet Town. Another CD to rotten storage, right? Just not useful. 14,000 likes on TikTok. You guys are killing it. Alright, take me home. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road. There we go. It was a fine flight there, friend. Now we need to clear out our storage because I realized I hadn't done that yet. First things first, get these guys in. CD. Wait, no, I had that CD already. So we got... Like, getting all the CDs would be kind of cool, but, like, I also don't care that much. We should go out to about here-ish for them. The only CDs you have in Rotom are Area 0 and Wild Areas for... Hey, hell yeah. That's great, Payne. We love it. Alright, so plants and seeds for plants. Perfect. This is nothing. That's right. Down here, we've got, again, a whole bunch of these for when Sableye maybe pops back through. But we can put those in there, and I'm going to hold on to these because I just don't care. I don't want to waste my storage space with more of that stuff. And here goes blueprints. Do I have any blueprints on me? I think I put all my blueprints away last time. I did. Good. Do I not have a frame for my badges? I just have them in this row. So no, I don't have one specific for my badges. I could frame them and put them in those, but I just don't care. You have them in your house? It's not a bad choice. These actually should go somewhere else. Same with those wooden posts. Those should be somewhere else too. But you can go in here because you're roof fodder. Okay, naturals. Do we have any big natty? Do. Then for our manufactured blocks, manufactured blocks do take up space. Oh, so much space. Okay, next, lights. Do I have any lights on me? I think I do. Yeah, I've got those guys. That might be it. Yep, that's it. Wall hangers. Should have some things for walls, like the wreath, the clock, and that appears to be it there, and then floor items that start kind of in a weird place. So we're going to go backwards on this, I think. Nope, didn't want to do that. There we go. Oh, I did have more lights on me. I did have more lights. Hang on, hang on. I did the wrong thing there. Yeah, those can go there. I don't mind that. You can go here. My wife does play Pokemon as well. In fact, she was playing a little bit earlier. I think you saw a lamp in my pocket. Yeah, you definitely did. You did. You did see it, Bad Patty. You did. You're right, I got blocks down there too. I always forget looking at those blocks. Sort, and then light. And then these technically are lights too. Should play Pokopia together? Potentially. It's all a matter of... are we going to be able to? Because normally when I'm able to play, she may or may not be able to, kind of depend. Make for a good live? It would. I agree. Maybe we can do it on her channel at some point. Might make it a little bit easier for her. Because I can quote-unquote work. Okay, down here. We've got windows, so we can put the windows away. Alright, tables. Things that are tables. Technically, an office cabinet is a table. Table, table, table. Perfect. Alright, next, chair. Do I have chair place? No, I just have bed. So up to bed, please. No. There we go. Bed placed. I also realized we got the Chansey hedge. I think that should just go with plants too, because that just makes sense, as did those go there. Alright. Then you guys come down in here, I believe I have you. Yes, the various rocks we have in here too. So damp rock goes in here as well. Now the rest of the tabletop items, so we're talking the humidifiers, all these things. Yeah, we got a couple large boulders, which I did have over here, so we're going to keep those in the same place. Technically, I think I'm going to put the cobwebs, or the spider webs here. Sticky webs, sorry. Sticky webs over here with the rest of them. Everyone's favorite part of stream. Organization. Okay, so rocks, the numbable garbage, the squishy clay. Yes, that is what we got there. Down here is for the metals and the processed pieces, so we put the concrete in here. And then for our metals, we put in there as well. Down here is our wooden product, so we have our logs, our sticks. Then if we had any paper, we would do that here, and then this is for the, kind of the rest of it. So we got leaves, the vines, the fluff. Fantastic. And our final. And how are we doing? 3. We got space-ish. Is how I'm going to describe this. Oh, absolutely beautiful. And we now sort our inventory. We are down to a little over a page, plus we got so much room in our bar. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Oh, that feels good. That feels good to get that done. I haven't done that between builds here recently, so things have gotten kind of funny with that. Just a little funny. But we are at that point again. I am feeling a little under the weather. We've gone about 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and end here for tonight. We will be back tomorrow night. I do need to cook soon. You are right. I'm getting low on that stuff, Heather. I'll be back on Irium tomorrow around 2 p.m. Central Time doing karaoke. So if you ever want to check out more of my singing, you can do it over there. Otherwise, I'll be back playing Librarian. Pick up the Arcane Library tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. I definitely do appreciate you. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful night. The forest, of course, opens and lets you leave at your leisure. Have a wonderful night, and we will catch you guys all later. Bye for now.